Wha-bam! It's Christmas week, we got the fam back together. That means I'm in a new location, we got New Year's coming up, we got a new camera set up, I got a new sister. Just kidding, you've seen it before. And yeah, but before I delve into all that, let me show you around. It's 6:30 in the morning. I got up like an hour ago to shoot all that drone stuff that you probably saw in the B-roll segment. I got a bit of B-roll around the beach as well, but mostly focusing on drone stuff. I'm not a morning person, so this was very painful for me. So yeah, as I was saying, new stuff. I got this new camera set up of mine. Just before Christmas, I bought myself a Sony a6300 camera, which I'm currently shooting on at the moment. It's this tiny little compact camera that's crazily powerful. It shoots really decent 4K, really decent slow motion, and yeah, it's been very fun to play around with. I also got, if you didn't notice, a Rode video microphone for Christmas the other day, which is really nice, and it just makes the sound quality a lot nicer. I can pick up other sounds as well, just record everything just a bit more crisply, if that's a word. Beforehand, in my previous vlogs, I'd been using my sister's Canon 70D, which was able to shoot 720p in 50 frames a second, which really is not ideal. So the B-roll stuff, if you're looking carefully, you could see it's pretty grainy and noisy a lot of the time. This guy can shoot 120 frames a second in 1080p, which is like twice as slow, and in full HD quality, which is a lot nicer. So the B-roll segments you should see from now on should be a lot cleaner, nicer, and I've got a bit more extra slow motion up my sleeve, so I'll be able to play around with that more, get more creative with all that. One of the downsides of having this camera though is it doesn't have a flip out screen, so I can't actually see what I'm shooting if anything's overexposed, if the autofocus is working, like all that stuff. I just have to shoot and then go back and look and check it out and see and just hope it worked out well, which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, oh well. Another downside of switching to this camera is I didn't get my dad's lenses. He and Rosie are Canon users, and so I've grown up using Canon stuff, and so the lenses and stuff he has are really nice lenses. Like, he's sort of invested a bit in them because he's a really decent photographer, and so some of those lenses are really decent for B-roll and stuff, and I've just been using them. They're awesome, but I can't use them anymore on this Sony. So currently I have the kit lens, which is a 16 to 50mm f3.5 to 5.6, which is alright. It's decent for wide angle shots, but it's nothing stupidly special. So it means I gotta start saving up money and buying new lenses and stuff for this guy, which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, it's a bit more of a challenge as well. Just different focal length, different aperture stuff. It's a bit more of a challenge. So it's gonna have to change my shooting style a bit and just make me practice in areas that I'm not as comfortable in, which I'm down for. Game on. So yeah, the B-roll stuff will all be a different sort of style, I guess. Just testing out new things and all that. And so that's the new camera setup. It's pretty nice, pretty decent, and I'm pretty excited to see where we can go with it. Alright, let's go. Bang. Alright, so if you've watched my last like 4 videos or whatever, you'll notice that I've been like pretty much a different place every single time. There's no like real consistency in the location that I'm in, right? And so yeah, if you watched the From Mongolia to Australia series, I was traveling, which is a fair excuse. Now I'm in Australia and I'm still traveling. So To explain this, yeah, okay, I'll just go way back. Start right back from the beginning. When I was a wee lad, so I'm Australian, if you couldn't tell by the accent. But I normally live in Mongolia, which is like in between China and Russia. It's like just Central Asia, sort of. And yeah, I've been living there for the past 9 years-ish, almost 9 years. Now we're back in Australia for the next 9 months-ish. And so we'll plan to head back to Mongolia, I think around September, October-ish. Maybe, not 100% certain about that yet. We got back to Australia, went up to our grandparents' place, which is like an hour from our normal hometown in Australia. And so we were there, and then we're back in Camden, our hometown, and then we're around there for a bit. Now we're down here, which is Malua Bay, which is about 3 to 4 hours south of Sydney, Camden, and we're here for Christmas week. So we're actually heading back up on Saturday, which is the 29th of December. And so then about February, we're gonna head up, early February, we're gonna head up to Maclean, which is a town about 7 hours north of Camden, which is just, yeah, a little town up the coast where it's just quiet. We're gonna be there for the next, well, for the rest of our time in Australia, pretty much. That's where we'll be living. We will be traveling again still back and forth from Sydney and everything, and so there'll be travel again throughout there. But yeah, maybe once I'm in Maclean, I'll have a sort of consistent place location that you guys can get used to. So yeah, that's the plan. That's why I'm always, I don't know, changing places. Just, it's always different, but I'm enjoying it. It's good fun, you know. Yeah, alright, next. Boom, alright, that's the video. Thank you for watching. I got some cool stuff coming up in the near future. Next month I'm going to Malaysia for like 2 weeks. There'll be some cool stuff to shoot there, but yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but stay tuned for that. I also want to shoot like a really nice cinematography, everything parkour video on this new beast of a camera thing with my mates up in Sydney. So yeah, watch out for that one too. Alright, catch us in the next one.